What you think? Oh, this one. It's 36. How's that?
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, I can't even see any number. If I could, I'd probably have to go online to see. Does it even show? Shout out to the 2 people that's in the live right now. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. A marvelous Sunday.
I'm tired of shit. Me too. Me too. It's still early too. Come on in, come on in.
Shout out to the 4 people that's in our live right now.
Come on in, come on in.
We got some good information for y'all today. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey, if y'all don't know who this is, to the 4 people that's in the live, this is my brother, Chief Strong Ego.
Yo, 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 yo.
But if you guys are not following him already, go ahead and go follow his page. He be dropping a lot of gems. He dropped a lot of information on how to tribe up and how to live off grid. So if you guys don't know any of that information, go ahead and follow him at Chief Strong Ego.
As soon as they hit half a blunt, we can start speaking. Let them come on in. Give my community tab some time to
come on in, come on in,
let people know.
Come on in, come on in, come on in.
You forgot to ask straight up.
Damn. What did I? And I had it with me too. Shout out to the 5 people in the live right now. If you haven't already hit that like button, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the page, go ahead and subscribe to the page. We're about to start soon, y'all.
I'm tired.
I think I'm gonna take a nap too, low key.
Yeah, after this, I'm about to hit the hay. I got catch up on some resty rest. You know, it's crazy. I could have been out there longer, but it's the fact that we took a shower and got comfortable. It took my mind off of like survival mode.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Definitely could have longer.
But I'm glad we came back today though, cause it's like that's our first time camping all year. Like I said downstairs, we'll talk about that soon, y'all.
That was not me. Let's see.
I said, bird.
Free floating on the floor. Let's get it up to 10 people. Let's get it up to 10 people. There should be way more in here.
How's everybody's Sunday going? Come talk to us, y'all. Come chop it up with us.
Let's see.
Bow, 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 bow.
Futuristic. There's so many fucking 3D models.
Oh, if y'all can't see our t-shirt, this is his brand. What is this?
The brand is Universal Pothead.
Universal Pothead. So you see how it says you, and then it says Pothead right here.
Yeah.
But this is his logo. We rocking his brand right now. You feel me?
You Pothead.
If you a Pothead too in this life, go ahead and hit that 10 button.
Go ahead and roll up.
Roll up and smoke with us. Peace, peace, fam.
Peace. Oh, I got no chanclas on.
Yeah, yours is
Peace.
You want to tap? You want to get into it now?
Yeah, let's get into it.
So we had a great weekend. We actually went camping, and we just got back probably like 2 hours ago, if that. Yeah, something like that. So we pretty much left Friday and then came back today. But how we did it, we took our time through this whole camping trip. Like, we woke up around like around 5 o'clock in the morning.
When today?
No.
Oh, the first
Friday.
day? Oh, yeah. All right, he hit my phone. Go ahead.
The first day, Friday, we woke up around 5, did our wake and bake, got ourselves ready. Then we started packing, but we didn't like rush the process. Cause like every time we went camping before, like back in the day, like we always had like a time frame to be there at a certain time and leave at a certain time. But this time we just, took our time getting ready. We left probably town maybe 2 o'clock. Around that time we got there, probably like around 4-ish. It was so beautiful. Like, we took so much content that we're gonna be posting soon. So y'all gotta stay tuned for that.
It's gonna be part of a series called, as you can tell by the thumbnail, it's gonna be called Tribal Affairs. But when you see the Tribal Affairs being posted, we're gonna post it in parts, and each part would be posted on like the first part would be on my page, second part would be on hers, and then so on and so forth. But the first official Tribal Affairs video will drop in a couple of days, and that'd be a reflection of us in the field, off grid, in the wilderness.
So before we actually plan this trip, shout out to the 7 people that's in this live right now. Oh, that's what I was saying. So if you guys haven't watched my first live or my second live, I've been talking about doing warrior skills like in the woods to help the women live off grid. So to the 7 people that's in the live, the new people, if there's new people, if you don't know my brother's Chief Strong Eagle. He be posting good ass content about Rod Hayes also, and he has a blueprint of how to live off grid and what's the other one? Pretty much how to start up before you live off grid to get out the system type shit. So
things to take into consideration.
Yes. So leading up to us going to the camping trip, pretty much taking his, I don't know, like your knowledge, like.
Not just mine, yours too. We was just like, we about to just go camping, and we gonna treat it like a drill weekend to the Army.
Oh yeah, that's what. Yes. So in one of my lives, I mentioned that I was in the Army for 6 years. So the skills that I learned in the army, I'm pretty much using for our tribe and for our community. So, like when we did our drill weekends, we'll go out there from Friday. It depends if it was a Muta 4, Muta 6, Muta 8, Muta 8. Any people that's in the army, they'll know what I'm talking about. It's just like the number of days pretty much. So like if it was a Muta 8, it'll be 4 days and so forth. But for this time we did like a 3 day, so we left Friday and then came back Sunday. So usually for the army, if we were going to the shooting range, it would usually be like 3 days. So we'll be there, I think, from Thursday to Sunday, something like that. Cause you need more
You said
time.
it was Sunday to Sunday, so a whole week.
No, Thursday to Sunday.
Thursday to Sunday. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So, cause it takes a while to like set up, whatever, woo woo woo. So what we pretty much did was almost like the same thing. We try to go
But
with
shorter.
yeah, but shorter. I mean, immediate, because our drills are always like 2 to 3 days, anyways. But we're pretty much trying to show you guys how to prepare to live off grid. So like how we did in the army when we had to stay in the field for the weekend, you have minimum stuff that you can actually take to the field. So that's what my brother and I pretty much did this weekend. We took, and he had a lot of camping shit already as it was. So we had a lot of stuff to begin with to go camping, but we're still going to get more stuff that could be more useful. But the content that we recorded is to show you guys what we have and what we're doing so far, to give you guys the blueprint to show you what you guys need to do if you guys want to, use this information or not. But that's up to you guys, you feel me? But yeah, anything to add to that?
And just showing one of the main things we did on the land for sure was being able to stay warm without having to pay for bundles of wood all the time. So in the video, y'all gonna see like big ass tree trunks that I was able to just put in the fire pit. All we had to do was just stay stocked up on tree branches that was on the ground already, and that was it. We stayed outside by the pit, damn near the whole time we was on camp.
Yeah.
Until we had to get like lighter fluid, but we ain't had to buy no wood, no food. We had MREs, so it was damn near like a drill for real.
If you guys don't know what MREs are, they're I don't even to be honest, I don't even know the real word of it. It says it on the
meal ready.
They're just meals to eat, prepared in a little brown baggie. So they last. I feel like they last forever. But we had brought 4 MREs each. I only ate one that whole time we were out there, and they're actually really good too. So like that's a good thing to stock up on also. And then we did mention before about growing your own garden. And
yeah, we still gotta show y'all the garden.
Yeah,
We'll probably do that tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll actually probably show you guys our garden tomorrow to see what we're growing so far, but we're trying to show you guys a blueprint also for that, to start your own garden instead of waiting, till the system crashes to get your crops going. So start them now, so when the system crashes, they'll be halfway grown or hopefully grown by then.
He's slowing up on me. What else was there? Yeah, so like 2 to 3 days. We definitely, after this nap, about to be getting the footage together. We definitely gonna drop some photos before we do anything video wise, so they can see what's to come. But yeah, we just trying to get the travel affairs together, not just for us but everyone. And when it gets to a point, because like I said, I want to create a website just on tribal matters where every logo that we create for different tribes, we want to create a portfolio. But to be recognized as a nation, we're going to need 200 tribes to recognize AchakNation as a nation. And I know it's going to happen. So, yeah, we just in the process of that. Oh, what's that thing called? Squatting rights.
He said you wanted to.
So that probably be for the second part.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys tuned into my brother's page a couple days ago when I mentioned about the tribal government, because I can't remember if I mentioned that on my live or not. So we're in the process of making our tribal government also to give you guys a blueprint for that. And how I broke it down is how it is for a battalion. That's how it is for our government. I think I have the photo in here. Yes, I do. Let me show y'all close up. So for the people that's in the army, when we have the battalion, and then you have your companies, and then you have your shops that are with your companies. So like for my unit, we were the HHC infantry or whatever, and then we had 4 other companies that was within our battalion. So we were all these companies right here, and then we had shops in our companies. So for our nation, it's pretty much the same thing for our government. It will be for my brother and I family, the AchakNation, and then oh shit, the sun is like you guys can see like where for the companies it was right there for our clans, and then underneath for the shops and the companies, that's like for the jobs that will be on the land. And then I was just breaking it down like to the definitions, but that's what we have so far. So we're still in the process of getting that finished though. Oh
Yeah, we went live, what, Friday on my page?
I think so.
Yeah, on the room.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh yeah.
We lost service.
Service went down.
So yeah, this was just a live tapping in, but through her page of what's to come. Once we drop the first part, we try and get the name and everything together, and then just have it more organized. This is just like the caption said, we just reflecting on everything that happened in the past 2 days. She just mentioned her previous live about tribal government, and she just showed you a photo. So we got some things in motion. So the next thing for us, for real, is that we can say as of right now is just getting our tribal flags made, getting the pose.
Peace, little G.
And when we get ready to pull up on whatever land, we about to just throw our poles where we gonna,
Oh, so the camping ground that we found was so beautiful. Like my brother picked like the best place, cause like where it was at, it was like deep into the woods in a sense, but it's like we saw people that had their own cabins there. So long story short, my brother was talking about like since they've been squatting our land, he said he's gonna take our flag and post it right there and pretty much claim it because it was public forest. So you're saying
National Forest is on the BLM website, which is the Bureau of Land Management. And when it's on the Bureau of Land Management, that's where you can search your family's land patents. So the fact that these lands is public, it just gave me the idea just to squat. So the whole process behind that is who's really behind this. So there's 2 ways to go about it right now. No, three. The first one is finding land where you want to be at, just in case whenever shit hit the fan, you got somewhere to go that's not far from the city, but it's in the wilderness. You find that land and then you start squatting on it. You don't leave that land for shit. So say there's in these forest roads, they're considered like forest service roads.
But when you hit these roads and hit the paths of the trails and whatnot, it takes you to the campsites, and there's at least 5 pull-ins per like mile or whatever. But when you pull into the campground, you got like another 5 campsites slash another 10 campsites. Cause you know how as soon as you pull into our area, you can have 5 tents right there. And
like in the first little.
Yeah, and then when you walk to the back, you got another 5 tents that can be back up.
Yeah.
But instead of doing tents, when it's time to squat, we're gonna be building full cabins type shit, like tiny cabins, but enough like 2-bedroom cabins type shit. Yeah, that's what we on. So that's the first option where you squatting. The second option is purchasing land before shit hits the fan with family and start, prepping to get on the land and whatnot. And then the third option is like squatting in a sense, but it's going off the land patents that you find in your family's genealogy. You go to the deeds office, you tell them who you is, you pull over all the information from Ancestry, and then you just go from there.
But yeah, we've been.
But yeah, it's been a long day.
We are so tired. I am so tired. My lips is dry. I'm drained. Like, it was a fun weekend though. It was a great experience.
Wait till y'all see this footage.
This footage was amazing. Oh my gosh.
You still gotta send that. After we get done, we probably wrap it up in like. I still got a little bit more. Yeah. We probably wrap it up right now. Send me the rest of the footage, and then what you want me to pass you? It looks like you want me to pass you.
I don't know. To be honest.
But peace to everybody that came through and is catching us on the playback.
Yes, man. Thank y'all for tapping into the 3 people that's still in this live. Thank you so much for tuning in. But we about to let y'all go. We tired. We about to get our little nap in. You feel me?
And we catch y'all next time.
Right.
Peace.
And it's on. Squeak.